I'm Beth Shelburne, investigative reporter with the Campaign for Smart Justice, and I want to talk to you about the budget of the Alabama Department of Corrections and why it matters to all of us. The Alabama Department of Corrections, also known as ADOC, is the largest law enforcement agency in the state. It's in charge of running our state prison system, and it's one of the biggest spenders of taxpayer dollars. The agency is funded through the state's general fund budget, which includes basically everything outside of public education. But ADOC appropriations take up over a quarter of the state's general fund budget. The overall ADOC budget for fiscal year 2020 is $624 million. And we think that that's money that could be better spent on things like community health care, education, veterans, things that actually build up communities rather than tearing them apart like mass incarceration does. So what exactly is ADOC spending that much money on? Well, we found the agency is shelling out millions of dollars every year to private attorneys and law firms to defend the agency in lawsuits over things like excessive force, unnecessary in-custody deaths, medical neglect, and discrimination against LGBT people who are in prison. A single attorney, Bill Lunsford, with the law firm Maynard, Cooper & Gale, made over $3 million in 2 years representing the state of Alabama in prison lawsuits. Over the last decade, ADOC has increased its budget by over $100 million. But at the same time, the prison system has spiraled into the most overcrowded and violent in the nation. People incarcerated in Alabama experience the threat of homicide and suicide at some of the highest rates in the world. The system is flooded with drugs and weapons that the agency can't seem to control. And now they want to put taxpayers on the hook for a 30-year lease of privately owned mega prisons that could cost the state up to $2.6 billion. You may know that the Department of Justice recently concluded an unprecedented 4-year investigation into ADOC that found our prisons amount to cruel and unusual punishment. They are unconstitutionally dangerous due to unsafe conditions and excessive force by staff, problems that cannot be fixed with new buildings. Yet Governor Ivey and ADOC's commissioner are trying to frame Alabama's prison crisis as an infrastructure problem. And we all know it's really about Alabama's addiction to incarceration. We don't think taxpayers should continue to be on the hook to fund this agency engaged in runaway spending of your money and zero accountability. To learn more about these issues, visit our website at alabamasmartjustice.org.